Retro Gaming Roundup.
Hello and welcome to Beeb and Beer. I've got my Beeb, I've got my beer. And on this episode, we're going to be playing Daredevil Dennis, written by Simon Pick. If anyone knows Simon Pick, by the way, let me know. Actually, don't let me know. Do you know what I wanted to get this talk going at the Centre for Computing History, where we'd basically have a whole bunch of people that wrote quite significant BBC micro games. So like the guy that wrote Daredevil Dennis, Granny's Garden and Frack, for example. It'd be quite cool to have that as a panel. I always thought no one seems to have done that yet. Anyway, this is Daredevil Dennis. I'm going to tell you what, let me just give you a little bit of background. It came out in 1984. I played it loads as a kid. It's one of those games that's kind of like takes a minute to learn and a lifetime to master, and I'm still rubbish, even though I've been playing this for over 3 decades now. The back of the box says, "So you think you could be a stuntman? Well, test your skills against these hazards and see if you're still game. There are only 3 different scams in this movie, so you shouldn't find the going too tough." Scams? There are only 3 different scams in this movie. I don't know what that really means. There's no denying that the money's good, but the question you should be asking yourself is, will you live to spend it? If you can ride a motorcycle and wet bike, of course, the old wet bike, 2 of the frames should be child's play. But for the snow scenes, you'll need to be of Olympic class. Well, as I said, the work isn't easy, but the lifestyle's great. If you have a lot of style, you may get to have a life as well. And the rewards are out of this world. There you go. Now, onto the game. Very, very easy to play. I used to love games like this. I used to hate games like Elite as a kid. Couldn't get my head around Elite, but I could get my head around Daredevil Dennis. Let's go for novice mode. So you can see here you've got several levels there. You basically wrap around the screen as you go. Shift accelerates, return, brakes, and space jumps. And if you play this level, am I going to go into... Oh, that was close. These early levels, if you hold down accelerate straight off the bat, then you're pretty much going exactly the right speed to deal with everything on the level, including that spider at the end there. Same with this one, I've just held down shift straight off the bat here. And you can see as you do each layer, his money goes up, his wages at the top there. And that's pretty much all there is to Daredevil Dennis. This helicopter, this is where it starts to get... See that gold that just messed me up? So though the helicopter goes by, drops the gold. If you collect the gold while it's on the floor, that's fine, you get it. If you collect it while it's in midair, you crash. So there we go, let's wait for the helicopter to get out of my way. Come on. Here we go. You can't speedrun this level. You can't afford to take risks with Daredevil Dennis once you get past about level 3. You are fired. That was rubbish. I can do better. Still going to play it in novice though. Wait until you see F, the hardest version. There we go. I'm speedrunning this now. Look at that, one hand. That was me being a bit cocky there. Right, here we go. Speedrunning. One hand. Watching this. Smashing it. That's the wet bike. Here we go, some Olympic class skiing here. So I think that's actually a really nice noise that he makes as he goes. Here we go. Now we're starting again on the same thing, but we've now got the helicopter. The helicopter and anything that jumps make this level, or make this game. It's flying things that make this game difficult. You can kind of time around everything else, but the flying things. Watch this. Okay, don't watch that. Take 3. Come on. Here we go. This time, right. Let's get straight back on that horse. Speed run the first 3. One hand. It eases you into the game playing these first 3 levels. It makes you think, yeah, I can do this. I can do Daredevil Dennis. But Daredevil Dennis is a harsh mistress. And it all starts to go downhill from this level onwards for me. Right, I'm going to do a little jump over the tree. Oh, come on! Right, okay. I need to jump the tree and the house. Okay, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to wait for the helicopter to go a little bit further. There we go. Enough speed to do them both. This is a weird one. So you see there's a hole there. If I jump over the hole and do the entire platform here, then I get my wages go up. Or I can drop down the hole and a little balloon comes out of him. Or I can just do that and die. The balloon comes out of him, basically you get down to the next level, but you don't get the salary. £710. I don't think £710 is worth me risking my life. Maybe it was in 1984. In 1984 someone said, I've got something for you to do, there's a good chance you could die, but I will pay you £710. Look at that, everything he's doing, like basically each death-defying feat that he's doing here. I just got carried away then. Forgot to wait for the helicopter. Right. Wait for the helicopter to go a little bit further. House. Tree. Out now. That was rubbish. Come on, Daredevil Dennis. There's not enough speed to do that. Look at that, do you know what I mean? The gold in the air there kills you. Which we all know is how gold works. It's on the floor, it's fine. I'll show you experienced. So we've got this, look at that. I've got to do that jump. If I want the points for this level, I'll show you how you can do it without... There you go. Don't get any salary for that, but I get to avoid the copper. Whoa! That bloody helicopter. And his gold. Apparently the Stone Roses wrote the song Fool's Gold about the gold that comes out of the helicopter in Daredevil Dennis. I'm not sure if people realise that. Oops. How? Right, okay. That's how hard it gets just on B. Now watch me skip straight to ace. I don't know why I still play this game. It infuriates me. Come on, let's get past these coppers. Yeah. Oh, for flip's sake. Right, come on, Dennis. Let's get past these coppers. Yeah, come on. Right. Right. Where was I? I was here. Trying to get past these coppers. Yes! Did you see that? There's no way I was going to take a bigger risk and go for the tree in the house as well. I'm trying to think if I've ever actually done this level. Look at that, he can go straight through the copper, and the copper doesn't die, and the helicopter doesn't die. And I'm just sitting here. How? There's no way anyone's ever done this level. If you've done this level, well done. From me. No. It feels like just the right amount of difficult sometimes, this game, where I can play it for quite a while and get absolutely nowhere and just keep dying. And I have been doing so, like I say, for over 3 decades now. Come on. Right. £930 was my highest wage today. I still don't think £930 is enough to risk death. There probably is a monetary amount for that, maybe an absolute push. I'm trying to think what it would be. If someone said to you, I'm going to roll a dice, and if it lands on an even number, you die. But if it doesn't, you get X amount of money. What would X have to be for you to play that game? Death dice. Oh, come on, bloody helicopter. Right, have I got enough speed going here? Because the only thing you've got to gauge his speed is the sound of his, well, apart from the obviously seeing how fast he's going, but really the main way of seeing how fast he's going is by listening to the sound of his engine getting higher pitched. Listen to that. Yeah, I think he's got the same engine in his wet bike as he has in his other bike. Let's get some of that gold. Yes. Yes. There we go. I've got the flow going now. There we go. Over that. Whoa. Here we go. It's a tricky one here. I don't want to negotiate the copper and the helicopter and that hole. Let's just do that. We've got to go over that gap quite slowly. Said it before, you can't afford to take risks with Daredevil Dennis. I took some risks. I made some big money, but in the end, it was not worth it. Quite a jolly Jolly little tune, isn't it, for quite a dark game. Flip's sake. Do the house. That's the wet bike level done. Some Olympic class skiing going on here. And then it's a bloody helicopter. Let's wait for him to... There we go. That should be far enough for him. Oh, bollocks. I'll have another sip of my beer to steady my nerves. You know what it is, don't you? This is a non-alcoholic beer. 0.0%. If I was drinking an alcoholic beer, I think I'd be much better. So there you have it. That is Daredevil Dennis on the BBC Micro. And I'll see you again in the next Beeb and Beer, where I'll be playing another Beeb game. If you've got any suggestions for other Beeb games you think I might like, chuck them in the comments below.
Retro Gaming Roundup.